In order to protect our families, we must strengthen Africa economically and politically. Because this arrogance is really because of the weaknesses which the Africans preserve. When we passed the anti-homosexual law, my friend Mr. Biden removed Uganda from the AGOA list, the list of countries which can export to the US tax-free. He removed us. Then I don't know who, those donors talked to the World Bank to stop giving us loans. They stopped. And they came here, they tried to put pressures, but we told them off. But our economy, in those years, in these 2 years when they had done this, grew by more than 6%. Therefore, really, Africa has got a lot of capacity, and we are now going to grow by 7% before our oil comes out. And when our oil comes out, we shall be growing by double digits, more than 10%. So this business of the pressure is because of the mistakes of ourselves. Now I'm happy to have you here, have you people here, to tell you that to defend the family, you must also defend the whole of Africa, starting with each individual country, and act correctly in economy and in politics. Now, in the more than 60 years, when I have been involved actively in the African struggles, we here in Uganda have identified 3 historical missions. Now that I'm here, I would want to mention them to you. 3 historical missions. Mission number 2 was strategic security. Even if Uganda develops and becomes a modern country, which it would become, will it be safe from all threats in the world? Our answer was no. Why? Because we have seen examples in the Second World War, countries like France, like Belgium, like Holland were highly developed, but they were overrun by Germany and Denmark. They were overrun by Germany. So, modernity may not ensure you. As we stand now, a few countries have been to the moon. USA has been to the moon. Russia has been to the moon. China has been to the moon. India has been to the moon. Developed countries of Europe like England, they are still here with us on Earth here. They have not been to the moon. They are just here with us. Germany, France, we are all here. Those people who have been to the moon, they are there looking at us like ants. We don't see them, they see us. So therefore, I don't think I would be doing you justice, you young people, to come here and you say, family, 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 family only, without country, without continent, may not be safe. So number one, deal with the issue of prosperity through economic integration. Economic integration. Economic integration. Let the African market be one. People were telling me that I should ban rice from Tanzania. Tanzania producing better rice and cheaper. These inefficient Ugandan rice growers were saying I should ban Tanzanian rice. I said, why? Well, because they have taken the market. Let them take it because they are better. I couldn't ban the Tanzanian rice because if I did that, what would it mean? It would mean that, first of all, I punish the Ugandans to buy more expensive rice of these inefficient Ugandan so-called rice growers, rice jokers, actually. I would be punishing them, punishing Ugandans, to force them to buy something that is expensive. Then I would also be crippling the Tanzanian rice growers. If he's growing the rice well, let us encourage more of us. You continue to grow for all of us. And let me also do something else where I am good, and you buy from me. So I will be crippling those Tanzanian rice growers because the internal market of Tanzania may not be enough to encourage them. Then I will also be, in a way, crippling the Ugandan rice growers because if you protect them, you are inefficient, but I protect you. But that means they will never improve. If they are exposed to competition, they may improve and actually grow better rice and cheaper. So therefore, if you are talking about continental resistance movement, resist, don't just talk, and you don't know what to do. To defend the family, apart from stubbornness, say no, we have refused. Tumekataa. In Swahili we say tumekataa. We have refused. We don't accept it. Okay, you have refused. But you are bankrupt. How will you refuse? A bankrupt man or woman. So in order to resist, we must be rich, we must be prosperous. And in order to be prosperous, we must have a common market so that the wealth creators are encouraged. United States is a very rich country. Neighboring the United States, there is Latin America. Latin America is a very rich part of the world in terms of natural resources. Water, forests, minerals, they have everything in Latin America. But they are very poor. Why? For me, I think the problem is because of the fragmented market. If I am a business person in El Salvador, do you know El Salvador? It's a small country like this one. If I am a businessman in El Salvador, how can I be successful? Internal market is very small. When I try to export to Honduras, they stop me because there's a border. I can't grow. But a businessman in the United States, in New York, he produces a product. It will be sold up to California. 320 million people, one big market of 320 million rich people. They buy from me. How will I feel to be rich? If I was in the USA, I would now, with Mama here, would be billionaires by now. Because we produce milk, we produce beef. I produce beef with Mama. But these Ugandans, because they are the ones who are eating our beef, they pay me $2 per kilo. But in the US, I heard that a kilo is $17. That's what I heard. In Japan, it is $200. So, without a big market, the wealth creators are stifled. They try, but they can't easily grow. So you need to give them the big market of Africa, using your legislative power, using your political mobilization. We should all mobilize for a continental free trade area. Even these tariffs, which Mr. Trump, I like Mr. Trump so much. Trump, I like him so much because he tells you, when you are a fool, he tells you. So he has now put tariffs on us. Let's develop our own market. We are 1.5 billion people. In the next 30 years, we shall be 2.5 billion. We shall be a quarter of almost a third of the human race. This huge market, whom is it buying from? From Japan, from what, from what? Let's have our market and we protect it. And then if Mr. Trump says, I put tariff on you, we say we also put tariff on you. But now, I think we are going to beg individual, please, Excellency, forgive me. Me, I'm a good boy, I'm not. So, as we fight for the family, the umbrella for the family is a strong national economy. And the strong national economy cannot be there without a strong